Hey guys, today we're going to do a very fun makeup transformation. And no, I am not naked. I do have a strapless top on. Today's makeup is of Poppy, my favorite character from the movie Trolls. If you haven't seen this movie, I was really bored one night and I really love going to Redbox lately, and I saw this was at the top of the charts for the most rented watched movie, and I watched it knowing it was a kids movie, but it was so much more than that. It was so good. I love the morals and messages that this movie brings to kids. It's not only cute and adorable, but I feel like everybody of every age could watch it, and those are my favorite types of movies. I'm not really into musicals, but all the singing in this was so good and addicting, and all her friends are so unique and different and cool and interesting. So let's turn into Poppy, this beautiful pink troll from the movie Trolls. And let's get started with the makeup transformation. First of all, we're going to put a wig cap on because I cannot grow pink, long, luscious hair out of my head just yet. And once that wig cap is secured onto our head, I'm going to get a glue stick to flatten my eyebrows down. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I do a layer of glue stick with powder. Wait for each layer to completely dry before doing 2 to 4 or how many ever layers you think it will take to flatten down your eyebrows. And this easily comes off with just soaking your eyebrows with baby wipes or makeup remover. You can even use a hair dryer to let this completely dry. Before getting my trusty white eyeliner pencil that I love to use to map out outlines of body paintings and makeups like this. You want to make sure you have a reference picture of Poppy or a troll from the movie Trolls to make sure you draw all their features correctly. As you can see, I drew on the mouth and teeth of Poppy, on my bottom lip all the way down to my chin. And then I'm drawing her nose under my nose. Her face is a lot shorter than mine is, but just almost as wide. And I'm drawing her eyes on my cheekbones under my eyes. These eyeballs go a little bit into the bridge of my nose, but they will look circular just like Poppy's in the end. This is very complicated and hard to draw circles on the bridge of your nose that go onto your cheeks. But if you look at a mirror and try really hard to draw the eyeballs and the pupils and irises, you could probably get it down correctly if you keep practicing. I'm also drawing little outlines of her eyebrows on my eyelids. They kind of are short and go downwards in a little slope. This outline of her face is going to make her look really happy with a big smile, just like in the movie. And once we are done with this outline, I'm going to get some bubblegum pink aqua paint. My favorite aqua paints for these type of videos are by Graftobian. And I love using brands like Wolfe Brothers that has more of a waxy consistency for any white paints and outline marks of black. But for right now, we're using this beautiful bubblegum pink color all across our cheeks, the sides of our face, on the outside of the outline of her mouth, nose, and eyes that we drew on before. And we're gonna even paint our entire ears pink. And we're gonna leave our eyebrows completely bare because we're gonna put a different kind of makeup on there that won't seep into the glue like aqua paint will. Once you're done with that bubblegum pink aqua paint, we're gonna get some pink cream paint to match, to paint over those eyebrows that we left bare on our eyebrow covers. And once that completely dries, you want to make sure you powder that down before you layer other paints on. Now we could lightly get a thick base of that aqua paint with not too much water in it and paint over it without it seeping through to the eyebrow covers. Instead of glue, you could also use pieces of a ball cap to cover your eyebrows if you don't want to take this risk. You want to dry those eyebrows before getting this hot magenta pink aqua paint that I'm going to use to paint my nose and the inside of Poppy's mouth, her giant tongue. Her nose is so cute, it's very much reminds me of the shape of a stingray. And I'm going to paint her little tiny eyebrows that are on my eyelids as well. Make sure I'm powdering those down with translucent powder before moving on to some hot pink eyeshadow to use as Poppy's blush. She has these blushing bright cheeks that remind me of Lisa Frank, that amazing hot pink color that she uses in her artwork, and on my nose. And then I'm going to use some dark purple sparkly eyeshadows for the irises of my eyes that we did the outline before, and put a little bit of that on our eyebrows as well. Now I'm getting some black aqua paint with a very thin detail brush and painting over that purple eyeshadow that we did inside the eye to paint the pupils of Poppy's eyes, which are really large and leave just a very tiny ring of the purple left without that being painted. Once that's done, we're going to move on to using this black aqua paint on our mouth. You want to paint inside of her mouth, not on the outline of the teeth that we drew above her pink tongue. Once the black parts of Poppy's mouth is painted in, we're going to get some matte black eyeshadow and shade in the top of her tongue. Before getting some white aqua paint, a small flat square brush will work great for this to paint in her teeth. Her teeth remind me of those clown games at the arcade where you throw the ball at the clown's face and it hits his teeth out. They're so big and animated and I love them. Once those teeth are painted in, I'm dipping back into my hot pink eyeshadow and shadowing just a shadow mark on her bottom mouth portion below her teeth on the outside of her mouth. And getting more black matte eyeshadow to shadow in areas around her nose to give it more dimension and make it look like not just a shape painted on my upper lip, but an actual troll nose. Getting some white cream paint with a very fine detail brush and doing Poppy's cute little white freckles. I need to do a beauty makeup with white freckles as well and different colored freckles. I even painted it in the black pupils of the eye, and I'm even using this to paint in the whiteness of her actual eyeballs. You want to try to make these look like perfect circles on your face, but you're not going to paint them as perfect circles, the shape of them actually, but they're going to look like circles. It's hard to explain. They kind of remind me of a very cute fish eye, if fish eyes were very animated. You just want to leave a little bit of room of space in between the bridge of your actual nose to separate these eyes, because once the whiteness of those eyes is painted in, we're getting some pink cream paint again with a fan brush this time and painting our eyelashes. This will make it so that our eyelashes will be pink and blend into our skin and not show up as black on the face of Poppy. Then with a very fine detail brush and some black cream paint, I am painting on Poppy's eyelashes just to lay them out, the shape of them, before getting some black liquid eyeliner with a very fine tip to do the detail of Poppy's eyelashes. And a little bit of lines around her actual eyeballs. I'm also using this black liquid eyeliner to paint in the gaps in Poppy's teeth to make them more defined as the shape of Troll's teeth. Getting that hot pink eyeshadow again and shading in on Poppy's eyelids. Dipping back into that bubblegum pink aqua paint, I am going to start painting Poppy's body. First we're going to paint her neck on our neck, but in a triangle shape. That's kind of long and looks like the end of an arrow. And we're going to paint her arms that go like backpack straps across my shoulders and chest. Getting some sky blue aqua paint and painting Poppy's outfit. We're layering this on first of Poppy's dress before getting some dark blue aqua paint to layer that on top of her beautiful dress, and it has this strap right here that looks like a clasp. And we're gonna get some black aqua paint to paint in the rest of my shoulders. That's my skin tone and not Poppy's body or outfit. You wanna make sure you do a body paint that's really opaque and pigmented. And getting some white cream paint with a very thin brush to do the detail on Poppy's dress. And some matte blue eyeshadow to shade in other details of her dress and some shadow. Also getting some black cream paint with a very thin brush to do more detail on her dress and outline things more. Now I'm gonna get some giant pink ears. I got these ears off of Amazon, put them on a headband and spray painted them pink. Then I'm getting more matte black eyeshadow to shadow in the areas around Poppy's outfit and define it more. Before getting this bright pink wig. This is a perfect pink troll wig. That sounds like a tongue twister. That has a giant ponytail on top. Poppy has 2 different, or maybe even 3 different hairstyles in the movie. One where her long hair is just flowing, that sticks straight up, and she also puts it in a ponytail, which is a little bit easier to manage when you get her headband. I found this headband from Walmart. It was actually in the kids section, so I had to cut it because it wouldn't fit my head with the wig on. And then I'm clipping it onto my hair as a very cute, adorable accessory. Honestly, I would wear this headband if I could in real life because it's so cute and stretchy. And once that headband's on, we are completely done with our Poppy makeup transformation from the movie Trolls. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't seen this movie, you should definitely check it out. Honestly, people of all ages will like it. I remember loving the Trolls 90s dolls when I was a kid, so seeing an actual Trolls movie made my heart smile. I just want to thank you guys so much for the support and for watching. Sadly, it is time for me to turn back into a human from a troll. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the products I used from this video will be down in the description box below. If you do this makeup or any makeups from my YouTube channel, please post it on Instagram and tag me, #katsketch. You can follow me here and on Patreon and all of my other social medias if you want to continue to support for more information about bigger projects up ahead. Thank you guys again for all the love and support and for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Bye!